Alright, pull out what you think you found, bub. Oh yeah, that's real nice. Alright, me and Bub both are on the board. Alrighty, me and Bub's down here today. We just had a slow, steady rain for an hour and a half. Thought I saw something there in the water. And the water's about the lowest it's been in months. So we decided we would come down in here and see if anything good was washed out, or if anything was in this mud here in the low spots. So we're trekking down through here. We're keeping our eyes peeled. When we find something good, we'll let you know. I don't know what this is. It's worked. I think it just spalled off. It looked worked. It's a weird piece of flint. Alright, Bub's got a couple pieces of pottery. I found some flint. Nothing major quite yet. There's a lot of rock washed off through here that hasn't been washed off in a long time. So we got to take our time coming through here. Alright, I was going up there to check my hidey hole. Laying out right here. It's busted. That's a heartbreaker right there. Look at that. Worked all the way. That'd have been a pretty one. But we'll look around, see if we can't find the rest of it laying around. Looks fresh. Alright, pull out what you think you found, Bub. Oh yeah. That's real nice. Alright, me and Bub both are on the board. That's a real nice one there. Alright, there you go. 2-0 today. Throw her in the pocket, Bub. We'll keep moving. There's lots of rocks out, so maybe we'll find a couple more goodies. Alright. There's another good find there. A piece of rim shard of pottery. That's a good one. We'll throw it in the pocket too. Alright, we just had some waves chop everything up. I don't know if I'm going to turn around right now. We're still going to make our trek down. When we come back, this is all fresh, reset. We're getting 2 barges in a row. There's one coming here in a second. After this one just knocked it. When you get waves as good as we just saw, you always want to come back and look. All right, right in here we were just looking. We found that point either right here, right behind us. And I found, I'm 90% sure, is the head of a busted axe. See where it's flat in there like an axe would be? And then it's real sharpened off. I'm 90% sure that's what that is. It's definitely manipulated. I hope I find the rest of that thing. I'm gonna have to look around in here now. That thing may just be laying around. It's gonna have me paranoid every time I walk through here now. Hopefully I'll find the rest of this bad boy. We'll get a closer look at it when we get home. What'd you dig out? Found a pitted rock. Maybe a little hammerstone or something. You can see where it's been. It's got a lid on that side too, but it's barely noticeable. Alright, throw her in your pocket. Alright, just laying right there, just laying out. I found it's the middle point piece to a point. That side's worked, and then that side you can see is worked. Just the middle of one busted out. I don't know, that'd been the top and that'd been the bottom, probably. That's a shame. That's a heck of a heartbreaker there. See that working right there? We'll throw that in the pocket. I think that's 4 or 5 decent finds today. We're on a roll. Alright, right there between my shadow legs. I found that big piece there. We were just through here. That's why I said those waves wash everything out in here. And you'll find new stuff on the walk back. So, that and that other little busted middle part to a point were things that we didn't see when we were coming through. If you ever do this stuff right here and I walk up on you, you're gonna clean her up. I'm gonna get lots of pictures of you. You're gonna go on community Facebook. I don't know who came down here and started fishing. This wasn't here first time. There's sticks there, which that's all right. There's lots of litter, but you don't need to add more. So you guys go to the river, be responsible. Take more home than you bring in. All right, we're done for the day, but I just want to show you We're 300 yards off the river, coming up a hill. There's flint, there's a fired rock. So you can find it anywhere. There's probably sites in your backyard if you live around here. Alrighty, we're out in the creeks today. We're having a hard time getting to this one spot. Me and Bubba just casually cruising some sandbars I haven't been in probably over a year out here on this Ohio Creek. But we're trying to find our path. We're not looking to get super wet, but we might have to today. We don't really have a choice. It gets deep through here. But we're going to traverse the woods and the water. And when we find something good, we'll let you know. All right, we're walking through. There's a trail right here. Could figure out if you look way out through there's a bird flying around. I lost it, but here's why. It's babies on this stick. So I'm trying to get through here without causing him any harm. He's getting a little nervous right now. I'm trying to not make too much whacking noise. We'll let him get on his way and then we'll get through here. All right, it's not an artifact, but we're on the board for a piece of mason jar. Nice little lid there. I don't think this one has any writing on it looking at it. Throw her in the pocket, we'll keep moving. All right, I found that bone there. You can see where animals have been enjoying chewing on it. Somebody's enjoying shooting back there. Hopefully they're having fun. But I thought it was fossilized for a minute, but it's just really patinaed. We're gonna leave it. I found what I think is the inside of an old badge insert. Doesn't look like there's anything on it. They would wrap whatever they're making a badge out of around that, and then the pin would be on the back. All right, still no flint, but we got another mason jar lid. Well, we haven't found much today, so we decided to come about 15-20 miles upriver here, take a look at some of these covered bridges. This one's called Hewn Covered Bridge. Once you get past where we were creek looking, you go about another couple miles and you'll run into the Wayne National Forest. And if you come out Ohio State Route 26, there's actually a handful of these covered bridges out through here. We might go up and look at one more that they just finished rebuilding called Reinhard Mills. And on the way back, we'll take a little look at one called Hills Covered Bridge as well. They're pretty simplistic. Just little simple covered bridges. They're all about the same length. There is one that they're currently started rebuilding that I don't think is in any shape to look at yet, called Knowlton. But when it gets done one of these days, we'll go out and we'll take a look at it too. It's a pretty nice one. Your little side profile here. Can't see too much because of the poison ivy. Hey, we'll get one over here. There you go. What is it? Oh, we did a little short of this. That is a geodetic marker. 654 feet above sea level. There you go. There's Hewn Covered Bridge. Pretty cool. All right here's Reinhard Mill. I'm going to hand this over to Douglas and let him do a picture of it as we drive by it on the bridge. Just the same setup as the other one. This one used to be white. Then they rebuilt it after some storms took it out. And it's kind of just the same setup as the other one. There you go, Reinhard Bridge. All right, the last one we're going to get a look at is the one's closest to home here. And that one's called Hills Covered Bridge. This is the one we did a short of, if you've seen it. The flood water was nearly up to the floor of this thing during that really big flood a few months ago. So you could check that short out if you're interested. They've got a camera on this one actually. Keep an eye on people, make sure they're not vandalizing it. That's Hills Covered Bridge just outside of Marietta, You guys can check these all out on the High Route 26. Alrighty, here's the haul for the hunt. And I'll be honest with you, it's been a few days since we've been down at the river on this hunt. And this stuff sat on my desk, and I've kind of gotten a few different hunts mixed in together in my mind. And I didn't realize we'd found all this in one go. I thought this was 2 or 3 different hunts when I looked back on it. So I was pretty excited to go through, do my stuff for my edits for the videos, and see that we pulled all this out in one day. It was really a phenomenal day. We got all kinds of pottery. Nice big pieces too. Different colors and different thicknesses. So that's always cool. I like pulling out the different kinds of pottery. I don't know if it means it's from different eras or just different pottery makers, but it makes you sit down and think about it, and really makes you appreciate what you're pulling out of the water there. Got that nice rim shard there. You can kind of see the lip they'd even built on it. And then the lines as they go down kind of diagonal but parallel. That's really cool. And just all kinds of other pieces of pottery with just all kinds of different designs on it. Got a bunch of flint up there. Got a really cool packing stone here. Both sides, it's got a little bit of markings. And then we got our 4 artifacts. Now that this thing's dried off, I can tell you without a doubt that it's the broken edge to an axe. Now I don't know if it was full grooved, half grooved, or what, but you can tell the way it was worked. And then it's got that flat part there that came on the one side of the axe. It's really neat to see that. The hardest one, unless you're seeing it really up close, and you can see it there in the light where it's worked on that side. And then I thought I could see working on that side, but it's real hard to tell. But you could tell that's the side piece. Some type of blade or artifact there. Maybe even a scraper. It's hard to tell. You could just tell by looking at it with the naked eye that it's napped, though. You find a lot of stuff like that down there at the river. Just busted off pieces. And the rest of it's either still in the ground or out in the river, never to be found again. Got this here, and that thing, you could see that almost saw-like teeth on the edge of it. That thing's still sharp, and it's translucent. That would have been my most exciting find to date if it was whole. That would have been beautiful. And then Douglas pulled this bad boy out. This little pentagon-shaped blade. Scraper, tool. Well, I'm not sure what it is. I just appreciate getting to find it and bring this history back to life. But it's really cool. And that's probably the find of the day right there. That's just a really great haul. We're glad to get out. Right after that rain, the water was down. Perfect conditions. And we pulled all this out. Tells a great story of the people that lived there before we were ever here. And really like getting to bring it to y'all. Appreciate everybody that's been watching our videos. Remember, give us a like, a subscribe, share with people you think would enjoy the videos as well. Until then, we'll see you on the river next time. Have a good one.